We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas from BrillVoice.tv.
Hello there, I'm Barry Robinson for Brill Voice TV. I've come all the way from Scarborough to Hull, where I'm going to be talking to a lovely young lady, and she's marvellous at singing and playing the guitar, Carrie Martin, and also her friend Paul Pexton. Now, Carrie, you're going to be playing and singing one of your songs that you've written. Tell me all about it.
Yeah, we're going to be playing Everlasting Love. That was written by myself, possibly when I was 12 or 13 years of age. We needed it for a bit of a recording session that we were doing.
We worked it in about year 2000, was it? 2099, 2000?
Yeah, would be about that.
Beefed it up slightly. Did it with like full harmonies and full studio track that we... sort of, some of it was live guitar, other stuff was actually computer program keyboards. We play the keyboards live, record them into a computer program, and we did it that way, didn't we?
Yeah.
And that was the... I don't think you've actually played the live track, have you? But that was what we did. That was the live track we did.
Yeah.
So, Everlasting Love, it sounds very teenager-ish, as though you were going to be having a really nice love affair forever.
Well, you know what you like when you're a teenager. You get crush on certain boys, especially around about the age of 12 or 13. So it probably was at that point written for somebody maybe that I'd seen, maybe somebody a little bit older than me, maybe boy a couple of years older. Don't know.
Yes, you do know.
I do, but I wouldn't be telling you that.
She's not admitting it now.
No, I wouldn't be telling you who that was.
So you're not going to tell us his name?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. No. Been and gone, past.
So is it hard to play and sing?
It's hard to play full stop. Especially without dropping any rotten notes in between. You ask my guitar tutor, I think I make him grimace slightly a lot of the time. But
So how long have you been playing the guitar?
my dad originally taught me, possibly when I was about 5 or 6 years of age. My dad used to sing around the clubs himself. I played possibly until I was about 18 or 19, and then the guitar went in the loft for about 20 years. A couple of years ago, my son started playing, and I thought, you know what, I think I'll get it out, have another bash at it. So I went back to guitar lessons, and I've been playing now possibly about 2 years.
So, Paul, how long have you known Carrie?
Too long.
Well, we used to be in a band together, a live 5-piece band, and that band formed in about 92 and went till 1995. So it's about 20 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
And how long have you been playing?
Well, probably similar to Carrie. I mean, I'm primarily a keyboard player. I started playing keyboards when I was about, 10, 11, 12, something like that. Did it for about a year. Sort of got fed up of... Didn't really like doing it the official way, you've got to use this finger for this key, and I thought, I had enough of that, I want to do it my way, so I sort of gave up with the official lessons and just sort of taught myself. I think I did one exam. I think I did a grade 4. I went straight in for the grade 4 and I passed it. I think with some credit or honours or whatever they called it. It was a reasonably good pass, but then I just gave up. Thought, no, I'll do it my own way now.
So are you in a band at the moment?
I'm in 2 bands at the moment. I'm in a band, playing in a band called The Start. That is essentially a pub band, and we're putting a new band together which is called Down to Earth with Chris the drummer, who he's in Down to Earth. We've got a young female singer, she's very good, called Natalie, and that's the project that we're working on at the moment. We should be ready to gig probably beginning of next year.
Carrie, back to you. Now, I'm going to mention a gentleman's name, and I want you to tell me all about it. OK, here we go. Gordon Giltrap.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to meet Gordon at the Willoughby Arts Festival about 18 months ago through a friend, a very good friend of mine called Gary Burnett, who also plays guitar, a very talented guy. And I got roped into playing the Willoughby Arts Festival last minute because somebody dropped out, and I'd only had my guitar up the loft about 3 or 4 months when Gary said, Carrie, please come and help me out. Support act's dropped out for Gordon Giltrap. Will you come and stand in? And I think I only knew 2 tunes at the time, you know, polished. So I did it for him, but I was quite nervous, so I sat in the dressing room, just trying to gather my nerves together when in walked the Gordon Giltrap, and he hung his shirt up on there and he turned round, and I was playing Eva Cassidy's version of Time After Time, and I stopped in my tracks and stared at him, and I went, "Am I in your dressing room?" And he went, "You are, but carry on playing." And he got his guitar out, started playing alongside me, and I thought, oh, I can't believe this is happening to me. This is Gordon Giltrap. Of course, now I've got to know him quite well, and he's such a smashing guy. It's just like talking to the guy next door now. You know, he really is a gentleman. Supported him a couple of times.
So when you say supported him, were you actually singing alongside him, or were you like a different act?
Done both, really. That night that I met him, he asked if he could join in on the Time After Time that I was playing, and I did. To be honest with you, it was really good, because he's got a really calming effect about him. He's a really, really calm sort of person, rubs off on you. And then later on, I supported him at the Bridlington Spa, where myself and my friend Gary played a few. Gordon came on and did his genius stuff that he does. He's just amazing. And then occasionally, if we do meet up and we happen to go to a folk club, we might, so I think we duetted again with the same song. But yeah, he's a really special guy.
So what was it like playing in the Spa at Bridlington? Because I know it very well. I played there years ago with my disco when I started when I was 15. So you can imagine, that's a long time ago. But what was it like in front of all those people in such a big place? It wasn't
actually in the main place. It was in, I think they call it the Harbour Suite. And I think it's like acoustic sessions that were run by a guy called David Illingworth and his wife Jean, having sort of acoustic. I think acoustic has come on so much just lately. You've got your Ed Sheerans and people like that, and it's so easier now to sit and play with a guitar and be noticed. You've got your Newton Faulkner, people like that, and it seems to be right in the forefront. So they were doing these acoustic sessions, live and acoustic at the Spa, and that's where Gordon got booked. And obviously, we did the support act for him, which was it was an honour and a privilege, to be honest.
So tell me about this special guitar that you're holding, because it's got something to do with Gordon, hasn't it?
This is like a replica of Gordon's guitar. I think it's rather special. It was designed by Rob Armitage, who designs for Gordon Giltrap. And I think Gordon's brought this out. It's by Vintage. It's a vintage Gordon Giltrap Signature VE 2000. It's electric acoustic. It's got a beautiful sound when it's plugged in. It's got a very sprungy, vibrant sound when it's not. The action on it's really nice as well. I think Gordon launched these maybe about 18 months ago, I'm not sure. This was one of the very first ones that I know of that came into Hull. I had my name down on a waiting list for this one for quite a long while, and they're at a reasonable price as well. You can get one of these for about £400. And they really are a good sound. I'd recommend anybody who's doing the sort of thing that I'm doing, folk clubs, acoustic work, to pick something like this. It's not too expensive, not overly expensive, but it's a good guitar for the money.
You got Fishman pickups as well, which apparently are very good when you plug them in.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's got a lot of. It's a bit of a beast when it's plugged in. Actually, it's a bit of a surprise. At first, I couldn't handle it when it was plugged in. I couldn't get the setting right, and then Gordon sort of came in and turned it at 10 to 2 on all the things that he does, and I wrote all the setting down, and he certainly knows how he's setting it up. But that's what you get when you get an experienced legend that knows what he's doing, setting it up. You could really tell the difference.
So you're making your own CD as well?
Yes, yeah. I'm recording a 7-track, more like EP, I suppose it could be called Luna. After a track that I wrote about a full moon that I saw at Robin Hood's Bay, the folk club where I go to, hold it very dear in my heart. And I was lucky actually to have a chance meeting with a guy in the town centre when I was buying something. Noticed a notepad by the side of his till with some absolutely amazing sort of mystical sort of fantasy drawings on them. I said, "What's that there?" He was sort of blushing. And I said, "Have you drawn those?" He was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Wow, they're amazing." And all of a sudden I realised that this guy could actually design what I had in my head, which is the cover for Luna. what I had in my head was the guitar turned on the side with the full moon sat in it, reflected in the water with this like mystical creature, sort of sat, not a beautiful creature, sort of just like a strange sort of looking thing, like a bit elfin almost. And trying to sort of transport that out of my head onto paper was quite difficult. But Al, amazing artist that he is, I got a real shock when I actually saw the finished product, because he seems to have just plucked it straight out of my head and put it straight onto the paper, and it is pretty awesome. So thanks for that, Al.
It's great when you can meet somebody like that and they sort of like share the same images, the same vision that you've got for something.
Absolutely, and it was a little bit sort of spooky almost when I finally saw the finished product, because I thought, my God, he's managed to sort of pick my brain almost, and I can't believe that what was on the paper was actually what I'd visualised before I'd even met him. She's incredible.
That's fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic.
Carrie, it's really great to meet you. And Paul Pexton, Carrie Martin, names to remember. You're going to be playing a couple of songs for us.
That's right.
What are the songs?
Everlasting Love and Hushabye Mountain from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Oh, fantastic. OK, I look forward to hearing those. But for now, I'm Barry Robinson for Brill Voice TV. Hey, I've just popped in for a quick break. Cheers.
wanting to be single and free. She's wanting answers that he just doesn't know. Ooh, what will it be? Everlasting love was meant to be forever. Everlasting love, when two hearts beat together. Everlasting love won't go away. It's here to stay forever and ever. Everlasting love was meant to be forever. Everlasting love, when two hearts beat together. Everlasting love doesn't have to be this way. It's here to stay. Gentle breeze on Hushabye Mountain softly blows over Lullaby Bay. It feels the same. Rose that are waiting to blow your troubles away. It isn't far to Hushabye Mountain, and your boat waits down by the quay. The winds of night so softly are sighing, and soon they will say your troubles to sea. So close your eyes on Hushabye Mountain. Say goodbye to cares of the day. Let your boat from Hushabye Mountain sail far away from Lullaby Bay. It isn't far to Hushabye Mountain, and your boat waits down by the quay. The winds of night so softly are sighing, and soon they will sail your troubles to sea. So close
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas from realvoice.tv.